What's going on, everybody? Today I want to talk to you about Candyman Farewell to the Flesh. Now, this is the second movie in the Candyman franchise, and to start off with the things I like about this is I like the New Orleans setting. I like the architecture, the buildings, the New Orleans accents. I really like that southern atmosphere in this movie, so that's nice. I like how the movie opens. I like the ending of the movie, how they defeat Candyman's pretty cool. The new characters that we get in this are good. They're serviceable. The acting is good in this. One of the main positives of this is the new main protagonist, and Annie. She's no Helen, but Annie is a really good final girl. And of course, Tony Todd is still fantastic in this role. And the score. The score in this, in the Candyman, movies, is one of the more underrated, hauntingly beautiful scores in horror history. Nobody really talks about it. It's a great score. Now with the negatives, this is just the first movie all over again, just nowhere near as good. The first movie is a masterpiece. This is just a copy and paste movie. They try to do some different things in this. This one gets into Candyman's origin story and bloodline, which is interesting, but the execution is not the greatest in the world. It just comes off as a wannabe first Candyman. Just not as good. And when you find out that Annie is his great-great-great-granddaughter or whatever, it's very weird because it's very sexual. He treats Annie like Helen, but Helen was like a reincarnation of his lover. This is his granddaughter, and he's still acting that way. So it's gross. It's creepy. I don't know why they went with that, but yeah. So, and this movie does not need to exist. The first movie, it should have been a one and done. This Candyman does not need to be a franchise, but you know what? Even though it doesn't need to exist, I'm glad it does. I do recommend Farewell to the Flesh. I think it's an underrated sequel. It's not as good as the first one, but I really do enjoy this movie, so I do recommend it. And this is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Blu-ray, it's not the best Blu-ray. It's not one of Scream Factory's better transfers, but it's still a good one. And you can still get this. It's a pretty cheap Blu-ray. Check it out on Amazon. So yeah, that's it. I recommend the movie. Have a good one.